Hey guys, what is up? It's Matt here, and welcome back to a brand new video. You guys see about the title of today's video. We have a review of the third installment in the My Hero Academia movie series, which was World Heroes Mission. I saw it on Friday night, and today I'm here to give you a review of the movie. Now, let me preface this video by saying, number one, I hope I don't get copyright, because I'm probably going to show clips of the movie, so if I do get copyright, that'll suck. And I'm trying some new things out, so bear with me here. I don't know what kind of gameplay will be in the background, but hopefully we don't get copyright. So let's get right on into it. This was definitely a lot different than Season 5. I feel like Season 5 censored a lot of stuff, and I wasn't a huge fan of My Hero Academia Season 5 just because of how much got censored. But this wasn't the case for this movie. I think that the first little bit of the movie with the introduction, it kind of just pops off right away. Let me say that. Everything pops off right away. You meet the bad guy and stuff like that and learn about his cause, and you just see, his kind of plan go into effect, and you see kind of that scene that we saw in the trailer where Deku and Bakugo and Todoroki all have their new little outfits and stuff like that, and it kind of just pops off right away. They find out everything's a fluke, and then we meet this guy named Rhodey, who turns out to be one of the main characters of the movie. Now, when he got introduced, I kind of knew that he was going to be one of the main characters, so they wouldn't just introduce some random person for no reason. So the beginning of the movie does start off fast, but I feel like the first little bit of it was kind of mid, mainly because of the fact that it was slow and then there wasn't really a lot of action going on, which I realized I have to build up to the action. Everything can't just be all action. I get that. I do. But, we get to see a little bit of Rhodey's backstory, and we see Deku ends up chasing him, and Deku ends up becoming some mass murderer because one of the guys inhumanizes the police chief, and he puts everything on Deku because he has a humanized case that the bad guys want to get back so they cannot stop the bombs that will kill all the heroes and stuff like that. And that's really the main goal of Humanize, is to kill all the heroes pretty much, and whoever's quirkless or is like a pure soul and can join Humanize and stuff like that. They want to be like the next big organization, I guess you could say. So Deku and Rhodey go on like a road trip and stuff like that. They try to get to the next country so that the authorities can't get them and stuff like that, blah, 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 blah. And then we see things go down. Todoroki and Bakugo eventually link back up with Deku and Rhodey because Deku sent Todoroki a encrypted message and stuff like that, and they find each other. And then we see Deku, Bakugo, Todoroki, and Rhodey fight these two humanized members who do have quirks. One is like an assassin type. She has a bow as her ability. It's actually pretty cool. And the other guy just drops like big, giant balls on them and stuff like that, and they both end up dying. I think the Arrow Lady, I forget her name, ends up killing that guy, and then the Arrow Lady ends up killing herself because, it's for salvation. So I guess that's the whole cause. It's for salvation, I guess, like you could say like that. And they find out that Rhodey's dad went to Humanize to work for them, and he abandoned Rhodey's family and stuff like that. But it was because of the fact that he made the key that would stop the bomb, and yeah, Rhodey ends up stopping the bombs at the very end, kind of like his father was going to, but his father ended up dying, so it turns out his father really wasn't that bad of a guy, and, Rhodey kind of picked up after him and stuff like that. But once we get into that sort of stuff, everything kind of snowballs from there, and it gets really good. The final fights between Bakugo and the two twins with, like, the blades is really good. Todoroki versus, like, the giant clown-looking guy. The guy that Todoroki fought kind of looks like, if you remember when the Alola region was leaked and people were making up the fake leaks, it kind of looked like Poplio's leaked fake evolution, which is actually pretty hilarious. I'll put a picture of that on screen. Hopefully we can see it. And then Deku versus, I forget what the bad guy's name was. It's some blue guy who just reflects every attack that you throw at him no matter what. It was really badass. We got to see, the quirk tranquilizers that make you go like insane and make your quirk go crazy and stuff like that. The two bad guys that Bakugo and Todoroki fought ended up using them, and Deku ends up activating All for One 100%. And then, Rhodey stops the bombs, and then that's pretty much it. The movie's pretty much over. We see Rhodey with his family again, and we see all the heroes going back to the academy and stuff like that. And that was pretty much the preface of the movie, as good as I could break it down. So like I said, the animation at some points was a little bit questionable, but I understand that. Maybe I was a little bit spoiled because when I saw Mugen Train, the animation was just absolutely insane because Demon Slayer always goes hard. But one thing I did like about this My Hero Academia movie is, like I said, it wasn't that censored. You saw Bakugo getting impaled, but I've seen Deku getting impaled by lasers, and they weren't short on blood, even though it was a PG-13 movie. You saw the blood. There was a lot of blood. It wasn't gore, but there was a lot of blood that was going around that you could see, and they made it visible. Seeing people get stabbed and stuff like that, seeing that lady kill herself and stuff like that, it was nuts. And I think that in season 5 that they did censor a lot of stuff, and I wasn't a huge fan of that. But overall, the story was pretty good. Like I said, it kind of just pops off, and it was slow at a point, but you got to build up to your climax and your peak, and they definitely did that. So it wasn't bad. I did like the movie before it better. What was the movie before? Was that Two Heroes, or was it? I can't remember what the other one was called. But I like that one the best. But seeing Deku activate All for One 100% again was definitely dope. And I think the movie wasn't bad. I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10. Wasn't bad. If you want to go check it out for yourself. I hope you guys did enjoy these videos like this. This is definitely different for me to do. But if you did enjoy, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm out here, guys. Thank you all for watching. Peace.